Back to the course hybrid and electrical vehicle. In continue with the fourth unit, today we are going to be discuss about uh, the various testing methods available to check the capacity of battery, and then various cautions to be made for continuous usage of battery. And then you have to we're going to discuss about the maintenance of various batteries, right? So there are many testing methods are available to check the quality of battery. First one is air pressure test, and capacity test, and high rate discharge test, and charge retention test, and overcharge resistance test, and life test, and then vibrations test. So these are the tests which are available to check the condition of the battery. And there are many factors may affect the performance of battery. One is the cathode anode composition, and then its design, nature and characteristics of electrode as well as electrolyte, composition of paste. The composition of paste is nothing but the composition which is present in the electrolyte, and covering formation of initial charging methods, concentration of acid which is present in the electrolyte, and the quality of separators, and rate of discharge as well as temperature of operations. The temperature plays a major role. So if the temperature is very it's around more than 100 degrees centigrade, it definitely affects the chemical reactions. And if the temperature is less than the 0 degree centigrade, it is also affect the chemical reaction. So it causes the poor battery efficiency. And these are some important factors to affect the performance of the battery. And so these are the reason to failure the battery. One is too high acid concentration, and if you are using high acid concentration as used in the electrolyte, it corrode the electrode, so it affect the life of the battery also. And prolonged undercharging, and increased self discharge, and continuous operation between 40 to 50 degrees centigrade. So these are the general things to affect the battery life. And the probable types of defects in the batteries. One is positive plate corrosion, and shielding of active material, short circuiting. Short circuiting is it is created due to the failures of separator. And sulfonation is nothing but during the charging and discharging, sulfate content is covered over the electrodes. It affects the charging as well as discharging process. Lagging of cell, and failure of separator. If the separator is failure, it's going to be short circuited between the electrodes, so it may be affect the performance of the battery. And growth and buckling of plates, and explosions. These are the probable type of defects which is created in the rechargeable kind of batteries. And so these are some maintenance procedure to increase the engine efficiency, as well as to increase the battery efficiency, as well as increase the battery life. So wiping off the dirts, you can keep on for a particular time duration. You have to clean the electrodes, and then checking the containers and the sealing components for the crack as well as seepage, and checking the cables for ensuring the good contact between the terminals, and checking the check and cleaning of vent holes in the plugs. Vent holes plays a major role of battery. During the process, some of the batteries emits hydrogen gas, so we need to remove the hydrogen gas from the battery, right? And then you have to keep on checking as well as cleaning the vent hole in the battery, and checking the electrolyte level, and also checking the temperature of electrolyte. And you have to keep on checking the specific gravity of electrolyte. Electrolyte have a high specific gravity And so you have to keep on checking the specific gravity of electrolyte for a better better operation of battery. And created of battery system for EV applications. So the EV electrical vehicle as well as hybrid vehicle have this kind of battery. So this battery has should have these following characteristics. One is high energy density, it produces high power output and then power density and good cycle life. In normal hybrid vehicle as well as electric vehicle, we need to change the batteries maximum 5 years once. So if you are using a battery in hybrid as well as electrical vehicle, it all works with high life duration. And wide temperature range of operation between -30 to 70 degrees centigrade. It should be quick rechargeable and totally unassisted and maintenance free nature, and tolerance to abuse, and non-toxic of battery material, and safety, reliability, and non-polluting. So these are the general requirements of batteries for electric as well as hybrid vehicle. And in the hybrid vehicle we are using rechargeable battery. It is placed in series or parallel connection. So what is series connection? So if you need more amount of power output, you can connect the n number of cells in series, and then you can produce a more power output as your requirement. So in the series connection, all the batteries are connected. The positive terminal of one cell is connected to the negative terminal of other cell. It is called as series battery connection. So the voltage of this type of battery is a sum of individual cell output. Say for example, if you need 12 volt output, you have to connect the 6 separate cell. For example, if you need 12 volt battery output, you have to connect these 6 batteries in series. You just assume that each battery produces 2 volt power output, so that 6 into 2 12, you can get the power output from the battery. So this is a series connection of battery. You can you can understand from the right side image. So the one positive terminal of battery is connected to the negative terminal of other battery. So it's keep on connect a number of batteries in the series, so you can have a higher voltage output in the circuit. And next type is parallel connection. So in this parallel connection, the positive terminals of each battery connected together, and the negative terminals of battery is connected to separately connected to the in other terminals. So it is called as parallel connections. Here you can from this image you can understand the understand the connection, parallel connection. So here you can see the positive terminal of each battery is connected together, and negative terminals are separately connected together. So it is called as parallel connection battery. And third one is combined of parallel and series connections. So here you have connect the combined of parallel as well as series connection between the batteries. And then ratings. So the battery has been rated based in the two type. One is reserve capacity as well as cold cranking amp. So there are two. These are the two basic ratings for the automobile batteries. It is it is rated by SAE Automotive, the Society of Automotive Engineers. And the reserve capacity is nothing but the reserve capacity is the time required for a fully charged battery at 80 degree Fahrenheit under the constant 25 amp down to reach the voltage of 10.5 volt. So if the battery is for obey this statement, it is under the category of reserve capacity. And the second method is cold cranking amp. The in cold cranking amp is an important measurement of battery capacity. So this rating measures the discharge rate that a battery can supply for 30 seconds at 0 degree Fahrenheit while maintaining a voltage of 1.2 volt per cell, right? So if the batteries are obeys this condition, these are under the category of cold cranking amp. So these are the two basic ranking of automobile batteries. So I just wind up the class right over here. I hope you are enjoy the you understand the concept of batteries, as well as uh, what are the principle behind the working of battery and then types. So I just wind up class right over here. We will meet in the next video. Thank you.